Welcome back to another episode of Omni Garage After Hours. So the focus of this video is going to be around microfiber, and in particular it's going to be around the microfiber that you can use at thehouseofrags.com to clean your interior glass. So Omni Garage, we have a couple of options that we really enjoy to use. There's one of these, which is actually the interior towel, the Mr. Twister. Now this towel here is actually a twist loop microfiber with a nice suede border on the outside. I actually think these are the DIY detail ones, aren't they?
Yeah, these are the DIY detail, but they're available in multiple colours. Like this bag here, I think if you just crack the
this one's
top
a green
of
one.
These ones are actually available at the House of Rags and also
a few of the different brands have got their own colours, but it's exactly the same towel.
Yeah, you can get a purple as well.
And I think that Nick from DIY Detail, his favourite glass cleaning towel is the Mr. Twister. I think they nickname it the Nick's favourite glass cleaning towel.
So it's a pretty great towel.
You have this as an option. It's quite, it's got the twist loop, so it's quite good for scrubbing if you've got really dirty glass. The other option is that you could use these type of interior towels here, type of glass cleaning towels with we've got a bit of dirt on there, but we've got like a twist loop, which is like a smaller nap on one side, and on the other side we've got more of a, would you call that, a larger pile, bigger nap of the twist loop.
Longer pile on
so
there.
you can use this side for scrubbing and doing your first initial clean, then you can flip it to the other side. And what I like about these is there's actually another side, so you can pull the inside of the towel, flip it over.
Tell the people where your hand's going in there too.
So your hand can go in there like a mitt, or you can get yourself the Autofiber. These are the Autofiber towels. You get yourself the Autofiber breacher tool, and you can put it in there. Or let's say you wanted to do your first scrub on the glass, you can then reach in here, and you can go, everywhere, all over the place. Reach over there, and then you can flip the towel around, and you can do your final wipe with the smaller nap side on the glass like that. There are a couple of options that the House of Rags sell that you could basically, I suppose, pair your glass cleaning towels with. We've got Yum glass cleaner. There's Lava Cosmetica.
Yeah, Medica.
Lava Cosmetica. Natito. This is quite good. This is like it's a glass cleaner that sort of sticks onto the surface of the glass. This is a little bit more runnier. Pick your favourite glass cleaner, get yourself a towel. I'm going to demonstrate how to use it now, Sue. Is that all right?
Yeah, absolutely. So cleaning interior glass can be one of the most frustrating things, and you're chasing streaks. And I think the thing that we find when we're cleaning interior glass is generally to get it good, you need to clean it twice.
I think so. Especially, so this is a customer's car, so they don't really clean their cars. They're not really, a weekly cleaner, so you get a lot of, I guess, off-gassing from the plastics. You get a lot of film build up on the inside of the glass, maybe if this was a smoker's car or they vaped inside, or fingerprints and stuff like that. So you get a lot of build up in there. So you're right. I think you want to clean it twice, because if you miss smudges or smears on the glass and you take that car back to your client, the first thing they're going to notice as they're driving out in the sunset is marks all over the windscreen. So what I like to do is I don't like to spray glass cleaner all over the inside. You get a lot of runoff, and especially if you're using an alcohol base, you get it on these plastic trims and stuff, you can cause quite a bit of damage. So I do, now, Reggie Cox from Lava Cosmetica reckons not to add too much glass cleaner to your microfiber, because that's how you get streaks. He reckons you should just be able to wipe clean one wipe. So, a couple of spritzes on there. What do you reckon? You want to go around this side or this side?
Oh, I'll show the people from both angles.
Oh, okay. I got it around the wrong way.
This is a nice tool to help you get into some areas. The only thing I find with it is it feels like if I went really hard on the glass, I could probably snap that.
There's a little bit of give in the inside here.
There is some give on it.
You can do extensions. You can screw this off, and you could have it a little shorter and maybe not so much flex. But I do think that this is quite weak. So, yeah, I think if you have a small car like this, I could definitely reach over there with my arm, and I don't need to use the tool. But if you're doing large trucks or bigger cars like that, then I recommend that you probably need one of these tools. The good thing about this is that you can actually poke that corner with the tool down in the crevices as well.
Yeah, and there tends to be all of these weird kind of, like in the Tesla here, really easy. There's nothing that you need to get in, but goodness, like some of the new BMWs have these really weird dashboards where you just cannot reach in, typically behind the driver's kind of instrument display area. But as you can see there, Glenn's able to maneuver that. And what's kind of your hot tip at this stage of the cleaning? Like, what are you trying to do?
I think you want to use the rough side or the higher pile first for your initial scrubbing. And then I think you want to get it all over the glass, and then you want to flip it to the smaller pile to do your final wipe. And for me in this car, I would be putting my hand in here and I'll just be doing the big reach-roo, you know.
It can get really easy to just continue using that tool because you got it in your hand, but you need to adapt. And I think that for the first wipe, you're going to be able to add a bit more.
And then you can flip it over to the other pile, and then you can remove, there's a bit of fluff and stuff here. I see it marked there. And then I can grab this side and I can, you know, do your final touch-ups around the inside.
And generally, our detailing process, we clean the exterior of the car first, which is actually really important for the glass, because what you want to be doing right now is looking through that glass and getting it to perfection now. Whereas if we hadn't cleaned the outside of the glass first, you're kind of going, oh, is that on the inside? Is that on the outside? Oh, it might be on the outside. It's much better to clean the outside of the glass, get it to a point where it's looking pristine, then move to your interior glass.
And then you can use that as well on the, you know, the side glass, but I'll show you how to use the Mr. Twister for that as well. So we'll use Yum Cars glass cleaner from Nick at Yum Cars, and again I would do the same sort of couple of sprays on the towel. This has got like a grape scent, and everyone's saying, oh, you got the glove on one hand and you're cleaning with the other one. YOLO. And again, I spray it into the towel because you don't want glass cleaner all over the plastics. Flip it over, do your final wipe with this towel.
I really like these towels for cleaning glass. I find I would probably do the opposite of what you did. I wouldn't use the mitt on my hand. I would go to this towel here, and I would only use the mitt style on the actual
on the tool?
Yep. I just find I can manage that towel a bit better. I can fold it into quarters. I mean,
you could do this, nice. You know, you could do
that.
Just depends. The Mr. Twister is so versatile. You know, you could do it to put your drying aid on there and all sorts of stuff. So if you bought a pack of those, I think, what do they come in, a 3-pack?
Yeah, they do come in a 3-pack. And I mean, to do a car, 3's probably enough. I would probably have 2 packs of those though. You want to make sure that you're rotating your glass towels. You're not cleaning like the really dirty front glass and then using that same towel all the way around the car. Because what are you doing? You're taking the dirt off the glass on the front.
Correct.
And you're moving it around. So change that towel frequently.
And I would not wash my glass towels with any other towel, and I probably wouldn't put them in the dryer. As soon as you put a towel in the dryer, there's a potential for lint. As soon as the lint gets into your glass cleaning towel, you will have lint forever. Basically, throw the towel out. So I wash these separately. So you can use a really good microfiber wash, like the one that Thor carries, Renaissance, which is the Detail Co. Microfiber wash.
Now where that reach tool comes in really handy, on the back of this car here, if we open the boot, you'll see that the glass does not move. So we can't easily get access to this far corner, but as you can see what Glenn's doing there, with that reach tool, he's able to work all the way down to the bottom and really get the pointed edge of that towel into the corners of the window. Because this is typically where you're really having to like lie across the interior, isn't it? And
yeah, and I mean, I am going to have to lie across it, but at least I can get in there now and really give this glass a really good scrub. And I'd say that would be the first wipe. Flip it over, and we can just level all the glass cleaner and remove that residue off. So there is probably 2 really good tips that I can give you for getting really nice clean glass. One of them is a quality microfiber towel. You could use the auto fiber flip towel. This would be my recommendation for cleaning glass. Or you could use the Thor Mr. Twister towel. This is a good towel for cleaning glass, but also is quite versatile if you're going to put other drying aids or other areas of the vehicle. Both of these will really help you. A clean microfiber with no lint is the best way to succeed in cleaning streak-free glass. The other thing is you need to pair it with a really good glass cleaner, and I recommend from Reggie not to apply too much glass cleaning to the surface of the towels. You don't want the glass too wet, because that's when you start to get streaks, and then it's hard to buff from there. Pair this with the reach tool from Autofiber. You cannot go wrong. That is the combo that we use at Omni Garage to really successfully clean dirty glass streak free. Just a little bit of a side note, Omni Garage here in New Zealand is actually stocking some of the microfiber towels from the House of Rags. So if you're in the New Zealand area and you want to support local and you want to be able to buy some of these good quality towels, head over to omnigarage.co.nz, you can buy these towels. If you're anywhere else in the world, you can go to thehouseofrags.com. If you're in the US, you can go to thehouseofrags.au. If you're in Australia, you can pick yourself some of these towels. Use the code OMNIGARAGE, that'll save you 10% off at checkout. We are affiliated, we get a little bit of a kickback by that, but will save you a little bit of money at checkout. That's it from Omni Garage. Really hope you enjoyed this video this week that we've produced for you guys to watch with those really simple tips to get nice streak-free glass. Comment. I would love to know how you guys are cleaning glass. What are you using? I do know some people like to use a rinseless wash. We've had great success with rinseless wash. There are some out there we haven't had much success with, but that is also another option for you guys. Like to see you guys in the comments, and we'll catch you guys next week. Ciao.